Welcome back everybody. I just figured I'd make a quick video tonight of how I record my videos and my record settings, just in case anybody out there is curious, wanting to know, wanting to get into it themselves. Start here. I use OBS, obviously, as you can see, completely free to use, so you don't have to worry about any upfront cost there. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is come down here to the little plus under scenes and add a scene. You can name it whatever you want to. I'm just going to leave it named Scene 2 for demonstration. And for recording, I just use display capture. I'm just going to leave it display capture 2 just for demonstration. You're going to want to use display. If you're on a single monitor, it should be display 0, whatever your display is. If you've got multiple monitors, there'll be more here. Just to select the one that you're wanting to use. Because chances are you're going to be editing the video afterwards. But you can also do like I do for my stream setup, and got all kinds of different windows here for different games. But like I said, for recording, I don't see the necessity in that, since I'm editing later on anyway. If I'll tab out of the game, whatever I do, I can always just cut that part out. Go ahead and look at settings here. Under the general tab, I don't really change anything other than the dark, because that can be a little hard on the eyes sometimes. So just leave it on dark. I just leave it on dark just to make it a little easier. For recording, here we go. I can't really change anything right now because I am using OBS to record. But you see, file format MP4. I use 4 audio tracks, and I'll explain on that a little bit more later. I use the NVIDIA H.264 encoder. Everything I record 1080p, 60 FPS. Use a CQP rate control. You do not want to use CBR. VBR works pretty good, but you got to crank it up quite a bit. CQP with the level of 18 is near lossless, and the file sizes really aren't too big. Which really, if you're worried about recording video at high quality, you really shouldn't be too worried about file sizes, unless you're constrained, by a small drive. Preset high quality, profile high, level 5.1, 2-pass encoding, and 2 B frames. Now, these are all the same as my settings when I render through Premiere. Now I'll go over to the audio. I always use the highest bitrate that you can. It doesn't work. It doesn't translate to YouTube very well. YouTube stays around 192. But it's always good for your raw footage to be as high as quality, your audio, your footage, everything to be as high quality as it possibly can be. As you can see here, desktop audio, which is track 1, that's the game audio, any audio in my background, which is why you'll hear occasionally you hear a little Facebook tone in the background. Track 2 is my mic, and track 3 is chat, whether it be Discord or Xbox Party, TeamSpeak, whatever. And then I've got track 4 set up for what goes out to the stream, which is all 3 of these tracks put together. I don't worry about replay buffer, but that's just I haven't had a use for it. I've never heard or seen anybody need a use for it. But if I find out anything, I'll make an update on that. Come here to audio. I'm at 48 kilohertz. Stereo I just leave desktop audio at default. And my mic is coming out of voice meter. And then this is cable output. We'll explain more on these here in just a minute, and I will have links for downloads in the description. Video, as you see, just 1080p, 60 FPS, and that's all you really need to worry about there. Now let's go ahead and minimize this. Now we'll show you voice meter. This is how I record different tracks. It goes through voice meter using their virtual cable. I'll say here, we'll go here, and no, I do not use Microsoft Edge, just using that so you guys aren't seeing my whole Chrome stuff. I will put these links in the description down below, but here is where you can download voice meter. It makes stuff a lot easier. You can adjust all your levels, and here's your download you want to get right here, or the zip file if you prefer that way. But then you're also going to need the virtual audio cable. Okay, here we go. Now here is the virtual cable. It's exactly as it sounds. It's pretty much a virtual cable. You can open up your sound preferences, and it's right here, virtual cable. It's just like an external whatever, a mixer board, whatever. It's just you don't have to have the external stuff. And once again, download link right there. Go ahead and get rid of this, get rid of that. And that goes into, like I said, goes into voice meter, comes in right here as cable output VB. You can't see it because it doesn't have enough text there. But now, in order to get that set up and working correctly, you'll need we'll start off with Xbox. If you're on PC, you open up your Xbox app, go to General, scroll down here, change audio devices, and you want your output to go to VB, virtual banana audio cable. And see, my microphone comes out of here too. As you can see, my levels going up and down as I talk. And now it's pretty much the same thing here for Discord as well. We've got the channels Discord here. If anybody wants to join, hit the, as you see, we don't have anybody yet. Go ahead and hit the link down in the description. It'll bring you right here. You want to come down here and click on user setting, and then come down here, click on voice. And once again, you want your output device be VB audio virtual cable, and that will go directly in. I use it as input 2. We'll go to input 2 right there, virtual cable, and I can adjust the levels up and down to suit what I need for audio levels. It makes it really convenient for streaming, so I can just adjust everybody's levels. This is, like I said, this is chat all the time. This Discord, TeamSpeak, everything. I guess I can go ahead and show Discord on TeamSpeak as well. Same thing. Go to your options, playback, cable input, virtual audio meter. So that's pretty much basic settings that I use for recording. I will be making another one for my streaming setup. If you guys got any questions at all, hit me up down in the comments down below, or over on Twitter, or you can come and join the Discord. I'll do my best to help anybody and everybody I can. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.